The dedication of the colored school building, known as the Sumner School, on Monday last was an exemplification of the rapid progress the District of Columbia has made in the elevation of its colored citizens. But a few years ago, it was a penal offense to attempt to teach colored people to read and write. Today, one of the finest school buildings in the United States stands in this city as a strong rebuke of the infamy of the past. The ability and culture of our teachers, the progressive spirit evinced by our school managers, and the irrepressible desire and effort on the part of the scholars to learn all bring out in strong light the terrible outrage and wrong that has heretofore been perpetrated upon a people capable of as much improvement as any in the land. The exercises at the dedication were conducted in a manner that reflected great credit upon the trustees and the race. Too much cannot be said in praise of the efficiency of the Board of Trustees and its able and efficient superintendent, Mr. George F.T. Cook. The speeches of Reverend J.B. Reeves and General Eaton, Commissioner of Education, were full of thought, and in many instances brilliant. The many friends of Mr. Reeves had occasion to feel proud of his happy effort. General Chipman, on behalf of the governor, received the keys of the schoolhouse in a neat speech and turned them over to the president of the board, who responded in an appropriate manner. Trustee Wormley of the building committee, in an entertaining speech, gave the history of the project for building the magnificent Sumner Schoolhouse, as also did Mr. William Syfax, an ex-trustee and one of the originators of the idea of building a schoolhouse of which all should be proud. In another column, we give a brief history of colored schools in this district from the speech of Superintendent Cook, a young man of whom the colored people of Washington should feel proud for his devotion to the cause of education here. The pressure upon our columns precludes the possibility of giving an extensive report of the dedicatory exercises. We can proudly say that in all the arrangements, the managers did excellently well. Among those present at the exercises, we noticed General Eaton, Commissioner of Education, Honorable N.P. Chipman, Delegate to Congress, Charles R. Douglas, Esquire, Secretary of County Schools, M. Cronin, Chief Engineer, Fire Department, Honorable J.T. Murray, House of Delegates, P.H. Murray, Editor of the Colored Citizen, Alfred Jones, Esquire, Isaac N. Carey, Esquire, Auditor Richards, J. Ormond Wilson, Superintendent of White Schools, William J. Wilson, Cashier, Freedmen's Bank, William Tyndall, Esquire, Secretary of the Governor, John F. Cook, Esquire, District Register, Professor A.T. Augusta, Howard University, and Professor C.B. Purvis, also of Howard University. At the close of the exercises, a collation was partaken of by the guests of the building.